tall.
All right. Going into a different gym. This is the Amedi Center. We'll give you a quick tour of where we train when we're at home. We have different places we train. But this is our movement studio. And I think we're going to talk today about being a problem solver. And to be a problem solver, you got to recognize a problem. So this is a state-of-the-art Medi Center. So we'll see if we can get a workout in and make it work. So here we go. Let's move on.
Gotta show them the pool real quick. We are in Florida. It is actually 60 and cloudy today, which is super rare, but the amenity center, of course, includes a beautiful pool with a waterfall and a slide.
And then garden. See the garden? Watch me play a player. That was from
Harley Burke.
an intern that we had previously. And so he'd always yell out, "Watch me play, player!" And it got contagious. So you see the guard with Jimmy Jack and the Watch Me Play player. That's a Harley Burke thing. I'm sure he'll make a comment about it because he's pretty outspoken.
So we're going from the movement studio down to the gym. They do have spas, so you can get massages here. Locker rooms, of course. They have a little market down the corner where you can get some coffee and some smoothie.
So what to look for? There's a lot of gyms that spend way too much money going for eye candy. What we're looking for, production, results. So first thing we look for is, do we have dumbbells? Good. We've got dumbbells. And then we look at the dumbbell. Look at this dumbbell. We got 20-pound dumbbell, 25-pound dumbbell. That's a problem. It's actually a big problem. So in America, most dumbbells go in 5-pound increments. It's no good. The reason it's no good, it can be dangerous, is in the law of strength conditioning, 10% jumps and above puts the client at risk for getting hurt. So now we found a problem. Did you recognize the problem? And can we be a problem solver and progress with it? So if I go from 20 to 25, what's that, a 20% jump? So most females is too much, and for most males is too much. And the problem is, with my eyes, most guys are females. Hey, here's a quick one. So how do you know if a guy has high testosterone? Put your hand up. See that index finger compared to that ring finger? It should be shorter if their mommy and daddy gave them testosterone, which means they've got testicles. So there's a little tip if you're looking for an athlete. If that's shorter, you know what that means. Anyway, all right, on a side note. So let's say we have a guy that high risk going over 10%. A girl can't go over 10%. I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of tips that no one talks about. How to progress in the weight room by being a problem solver, because you recognize problems. I would tell you, 9 times out of 10, you don't recognize them. That's a problem. That's too big of a jump. So let's do Armageddon. Armageddon to get jacked arms. So doing the Armageddon, let's say I have Dawn. Dawn's gonna do 10 reps on a dumbbell curl. And she's gonna use, what's your weight, Dawn?
12 and a half.
12 and a half is what she can do for 10. So let me show how she does 10, and then we'll make her do 11, and then we'll make her do 12, Okay. So we know she can do 10 reps, do a couple reps, and we're gonna use a 3-0-1. So down in 3, 2, 1, lift. 3, 2, 1, lift. Okay, so what can we do to turn that 10 reps into 20, 30, 40? So how can we increase the volume? How can we increase work density? So volume is the amount of reps. Work density is how fast you can do it. Intensity, by the way, is the amount lifted. So we have a lot of options. We can change the reps, the tempo, we can do all kinds of cool things. So right now her bench is on 4. So she could do a 10 rep max, and then she could sit up. She'll change the bench to an easier angle. Boom. That 20-second rest and just changing the angle will allow her probably to get 8 to 10 reps. Or if we would have kept the same angle, she might have got 2, she might have got 3, but now by changing the angle, she'll be able to get 10. So Armageddon is going to be multi-angular training, changing the angle. So we can go from a 30 degree to a 45 to a 60 to a 75. Okay, so let's see, she knocked this one out and she got 10 reps across the board doing 3 rounds. Progression number 2, I can't go up in weight. Remember, the dumbbells do not allow it. I know she responds well to volume, where I actually respond really well to intensity. So she's gonna do 10 reps on the first workout. I can do 10 reps on the first workout. She can't make the 20% jump and she doesn't respond well to it. So what I'm gonna do for her on progression number 2, I'm gonna increase 1 rep. So she's still gonna do multi-angular training, but she's going up 1 rep. Where I can actually go up to 20% and I'll drop 2 reps because I respond well to it. So that trainer, that coach, you should recognize the differences. So progression number 2, I'm doing 8 reps. Dawn's doing 11. Progression number 3, I would increase her to 12 reps. And I would decrease mine 1 rep and go heavier. That's gonna work about 3 times. Progression number 4, I want her to go heavier finally. I still can't make that big jump. What I can do is instead of going bicep to bicep to bicep to bicep, I can now switch it from going agonist, agonist, agonist on different angles. I can now go bicep, do tricep. That gives that bicep more rest. She'll be able to go up an increment. So on that next workout, she could go up the full 10% and probably hit it with a heavier weight. So now I went from agonist training to antagonist training. The next workout, which will be today, I could stimulate her spine more. So instead of actually, I have a problem, I can't go up in weight. I can go down in weight. I can change where she pauses it. If I want her to get more muscular, I can have her pause at the hardest range. I can hold her a little bit longer. Or, this is one that's really cool. You can do contralateral training. So the first 3 workouts I was doing agonist, 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 and then I would do tricep, tricep, tricep. I eventually got into doing back and forth. And now I can go to contralateral. Contralateral, that was known as scapjacks. So I could go back to her original weight and challenge her to scapjack it. So here's a scapjack. And by the way, if you want big guns, I prefer to do these sitting down. When you sit down, you take a lot of the central nervous system out of it. You can't lift this heavy, but you get more muscular. So they're both good. So I'm gonna demo this one. A scapjack would be exact same movements, but now you train at the exact same time. So it'd be a 3, 2, 1, lift. 3, 2, 1, lift. So I'm getting all these progressions and I'm solving the problem that she had. the results for your trainers and coaches is absolutely mind-blowing. All right. So you ever had that client that can never go up that next weight? It's because it was the wrong weight, because it didn't follow the progressions correctly, because you can't go up more than 10% too fast with somebody. But can you change the rep scheme? Can you change the angle? Can you change where they pause? Can you change it from agonist training only to agonist to antagonist training? Can you switch it to contralateral training? Be a problem solver. Hit the button if you want to know more. Jimmy Jack.